Tonight, from Columbus, Ohio, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the Columbus Caps versus Josh Allen and the Houston Oilers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Houston Oilers and the Columbus Caps. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Silva. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Allen off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Daniels. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give to Brown. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He finds his man complete. It's Daniels. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, it's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Allen. They set up the screen to Dorsett. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis there to make the grab. And the Oilers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right. Finding some room at midfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Slant pass. He's got Reynolds. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now it's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Herbert back to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Caps are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Allen now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. This is caught. And he's brought down.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up for 1st and goal.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Oilers have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He finds his man complete. That's Silva. And he's got this down to the 35. Again, Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Silva. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert flush to his right. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Caps have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. What a weekend it has been. This is the last of our 6 games in this wildcard round as we wrap up a very exciting 2 days of NFL football. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And it was the New England Patriots who will be moving on as they were able to eliminate the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Throwing on first down is Allen. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Davis. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers are able to move back in front. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Herbert. Flushed out right. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. And all will be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back. Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Herbert's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On first down, it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Silva. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Caps are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. He'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On second and very short, Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Silva. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Caps are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. To the air, Allen. Dorsett's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Stevenson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they hand it off to Dorsett. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. They give it to Brown. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The kick by Bass is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.